It is just inevitable that there are going to be some hard days in life. And sometimes you have the capacity to be with it all and meet it head on. And other times, you gotta move and get some space to shift the energy.
Okay, I'm having such a weird day. I feel so lost. I can't get out of bed. I'm stuck in the cycle of managing how I'm feeling rather than feeling what I'm feeling. Although if you can tell, I'm about to cry. I cried earlier. It was good. Sorry, it's so loud in here. This car. I haven't had a day like this in a long time. And I think the weird thing is like I don't know what set off my nervous system. Like I don't know why I'm feeling really dysregulated, why I feel so shut down. But but that's the thing, you don't have to understand. You don't have to understand. You just have to meet it. The one thing I know is that being stuck in it doesn't help. Like sometimes you don't have the capacity to meet it. It's like sometimes you have to just be in it for a bit before you get the capacity then to move. Ultimately, what I'm noticing is like when I'm really shut down or I'm really anxious or whatever, like I'm in a space of stagnancy, right? And so like what I can look for to support myself is any degree of movement. And right now, that's driving 30 minutes to a tiny town to go to a thrift store where I'm probably not gonna buy anything and to get a little fizzy beverage and maybe go to a free box. And you know, it's not gonna solve everything, but that's what I have capacity for. And I don't know why I get so critical. I'm like, well, you know, it would be better if you'd go for a walk in nature than go and get yourself a little treat. Or, you know, like you should really do breath work instead of just going outside. And like sometimes we only have the capacity to reach for that one thing. Don't get critical of that one thing that you have the capacity to reach for. It's like not the most like healing thing that I could possibly be doing. Who knows? It's like maybe on the other side is just a little bit more movement, a little bit more space. You know what I mean? And like maybe that's all that we need. And I think that's one of the hardest things about being somebody who really leans into the work and really does have a lot of tools. I have so many tools under my tool belt. I have so much support of, you know, like a therapist. I have like multiple therapists that I could call, or healers, or friends, or loved ones. Or I have, you know, I know to do breath work or tapping or certain somatic movements or energy healing. Like I have so much in my tool belt and toolbox. I feel like it's so easy to start comparing and to start saying like shitting all over ourselves, which I love that term. I should do breath work. I should be out in nature. I should. It's like, no, sometimes the best that we can do is not randomly sit. It's just something like this. And yeah, maybe this is gonna take up most of my day. And yes, I'm gonna have to deal with the capitalistic programming that tells me I should have been more efficient or whatever. But then, you know, hey, that's an opportunity to lean into that. And a lot of us need a lot of freaking space around that. And it's just wild to start to realize all of the different programming around us just following our intuitive guidance. That not only do I have to worry about being the most efficient in my healing, but then I have to worry about being productive on top of that. Like, okay, late stage capitalism, okay. Give me a freaking break. Give us all a moment. Just give us all a moment. We need a moment. Literally for the last, I don't know, I think it started around COVID. Like life has not felt the same. Something has not felt the same. But the things that people are struggling with right now, it wasn't like this before. And I don't just mean like, okay, there's this like massive economic disruption and issues, and yes, the, you know, politics are just crazy, like all this stuff. But like, there's also this quality in the energetic collective where it's like something is different. Anyway, that's my rhapsody of the day. Oh, God, it's so beautiful though. I'm just seeing flowers blooming everywhere. And baby animals. Also, I saw some people doing some beekeeping. Life goals. Definitely life goals. Anyway, okay. Off we go. Alleyway because I'm not yet comfortable vlogging in public fully. Just scored the most incredible thing. I was in the thrift store, and the lady that owns the most amazing vintage shop walked in the thrift store and said, with her arms full of stuff, and was like, here, I have all this stuff to donate. And he's like, sorry love, like we have way more than we need. And so she's like, I'll put it in the free box that's outside of the store. It's literally all these amazing denim pants that are my size and this adorable vintage shirt. I have been smiled upon by the thrift gods. Okay, so now I'm going to the actual free box. Should we get a treat? Oh. I just tooted my tiny horn. Should we go get a treat first and then go to the free box? I think so. I think that's the only logical thing to do. I can't believe that happened. I have been saying I need new jeans. I can't believe that happened. I am so glad I got out of the house. Like, so glad. Okay, wait. No, what is happening? Here we go. I got 2 drinks. I got coconut water and I got a raspberry rose soda. Okay, I turned on the windshield wipers accidentally. So one of my favorite candies is Red Vines. I've been craving gummy things, but they're so bad for you. There's so many bad things in them. So this was my compromise. They're the Red Vines healthy version. It's not great for you, but it's better than what I was gonna buy. And also the guy that was that was at the checkout counter was so sweet. He hit me with not 1, not 2, but 3 puns and dad jokes. I looked at him and I said, you just made my day. Wow. I already feel so much better. Ooh, do they add sugar? No, coconut water. Fun fact about me, I prefer to say cocoa nut as opposed to coconut. That might be controversial. On the internet these days, you never know. Somebody might hate me for that. Here I come. Oh my God, my mom always says that. Whenever she's backing up or going through a stoplight, what does she always say? Here I come. It's so cute. Wow, and I did that unconsciously. Okay. Now we are, is that a cloud? Wow, the clouds look really intense. Okay, now we are off to the actual free box. Oh my God, that is so good. I'm literally like a houseplant. I need sunshine, I need drinks. Okay, we're at the free box. I think we're gonna have a Red Vine before I go in. It is starting to rain. Never complain about the rain though. That's hitting the spot. All right, let's go.
Now, to be clear, I'm not suggesting that going thrifting and getting a treat when you have a hard day is a good way to cope. What I am saying is that sometimes we need to move. We need to shift the energy that we're stuck in order to make more space to recharge our capacity so that we can then turn towards ourselves and work with what's coming up. And sometimes we just need time to process subconsciously and do something unrelated. And that's what I needed.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a very successful day.
It is a delicate dance for the space that you take to not be about distancing yourself from how you feel or getting into distraction. But it is valid that sometimes we just need a little time, and that movement and shifting of the space that we're in is a part of the healing, especially when you deal with feeling frozen.
We go outside? Are you serious? Oh my God.
When I got home that evening, I could finally hear what my system was trying to communicate to me through the freeze and through the overwhelm that I had been feeling. Now that I was out of the headspace of treating how I was feeling like it was a problem to be solved, just because they were hard and uncomfortable feelings, I could finally access that part of me that had the capacity to sit with my emotions like they were old friends that just needed an ear to be heard and expressed. And everything shifted after that.
Okay, Lil is ready. Ready? Okay. And lift. Girl. Oh yeah, Bobby! Come here. Good boy. Okay, we're gonna go outside. Okay, Lil's first. And clip. And she's out. Come on, Bubby. Oh, sweet guy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. All right. Have fun, you guys. Hey. So I never showed you all the things that I got. After I got home, I just felt all of that movement that I had cultivated while I was out and about just sort of turn inward, and I just wrapped myself in a blanket and got really cozy. So I didn't really film anything else from that day. I did try everything on, so you know, I know what fits and I know what doesn't fit and whatever, but I just wanted to show you guys everything that I found. So I found some shirts, and I also found six pairs of really cute jeans, and they were all my size. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Yeah, the thrifting gods or the Freebox gods were blessing me in this moment. So I guess I'll start with the denim. So I'm actually wearing one of the pairs of jeans. I don't know how to show them to you. So they're just, wait, we're all tilted here. Okay. Huh. Kind of like a little wide leg at the bottom. Normally I wouldn't like this wash. Kind of obsessed. So then there was these. These did not fit me very well, so I think I'm going to put these back at the Freebox. I'm sure somebody will be so stoked to find these. Then we got, they seem like really good quality, but they're just a super dark wash skinny jean. They're also high-waisted. Love high-waisted denim. Loved. What is going on with the, okay, the colors are getting all weird. Okay, here's probably one of my favorites. I have never in my life, have I? That's a strong statement. I don't think I've ever had jeans that have pre-ripped holes in them. But I'm ready. You know, I'm ready. So these, super cute. I'm in love. Okay, so yeah, these were pretty cute. I wasn't so crazy about them, and I guess part of my mind is just like, okay, I don't need this many pairs of jeans, so I might offer these back to be a lucky find for somebody else. And then these are another style that I've never had before. They're very, very cute, so I think I'm gonna try to style them a few different ways, see if I'm comfortable, and if not, the beautiful thing is I get to make somebody's day and offer them back to the Freebox gods. This shirt is clearly vintage. It's Lonnie's, and I think it must have been an old barber shirt. Shorty. Lonnie's shorty. It's so weird. I love it. A golden eagle. way the light is hitting it, it's just glowing. Oh, okay. This is not just the cutest, weirdest shorty. Shorty is a bit long on the sleeves. I might hem them. So yeah, so that's everything that I got at the thrift store free box. Then I drove down the road to the actual community free box and I found these 3 shirts. So there's this one. It's just a kind of a basic Henley. Is that the word? Henley? Henley. This I'm very, very excited about. When fall comes around, when winter comes around. And last but certainly not least, I found this very confusing turtleneck. I wonder if it's silk. It might be silk. Yeah, it's a very wide neck turtleneck. But yeah, and I just have to say, most of these jeans are probably a few sizes, like 1 or 2 sizes bigger than I normally wear. And for the first time in my life, I'm neutral about it. Neutral and embracing about that. I now find a lot of beauty in the fact that my body reflects and syncs with the seasons and isn't demanding it to be consistent in a way, and I'm just happy to have jeans that fit and I don't care about the size. Also partially because women's sizes with pants in this country are insane. They are the most inconsistent thing in the world. Like, I can wear anything from a size 2 to a size 12. It means nothing. In the past, I wasn't even conscious that I was doing this. I was always really excited to get rid of the pants that were bigger for me, and I would hold on to the ones that were smaller. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. From this point forward, I'm gonna keep a spectrum of things because I want to embrace the seasons that my body shape goes through. So silly. I'm sharing this because in case you relate, but also because more and more I'm just waking up to this fact, the amount of power and potential that gets wasted in the things that the current society has told women to hide, be ashamed of, be hypervigilant of. It just steals our power away. It distracts us. It keeps us from just being, from having the energy to be the magical creatures that we are, to channel our life force energy into the things that can make a difference, that we're passionate about, that we love, that will nourish us and feed us, and that can change the world. That's ultimately what it is. There is nothing more powerful or beautiful to me than a woman who drops the posturing, whether it's in front of the eyes of other people or the internal posturing of, oh, I gotta shave my legs, and oh, I gotta do this, and oh, I gotta do that, and I gotta shave, like, I might need to have a good cry. Now that I'm feeling it, I'm just like, it's actually not a small thing. I feel like I need to just like sit and hold all of the different versions of me that did that and felt shame. The natural rhythms and cycles of my body that naturally resulted in fluctuations in my weight. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. That was so much fun. Thank you for witnessing me. Yeah.
So, my friends, I just wanted to share this little story in case any part of my experience meets yours. Share that, and I know this might sound so obvious, but a lot of us need a reminder that having hard days is totally normal and are huge invitations for us, that when you have hard days, you can listen to those anchored impulses to do certain things to bring movement and space, no matter how seemingly silly they seem, and that healing is just as much about giving yourself space as it is about doing the deep dive into meeting what's coming up. I realize that I've carried this very narrow idea about what living healing can be and what it looks like. And I've decided to throw that out and redefine it, to expand it immensely, to include any action inspired by an anchored impulse or calling that's about turning towards myself. about coming home to myself. And only you can know what that looks like for you. And that's what's so beautiful, because it's that conversation of asking and responding to our inner guidance. That's us becoming the safe space within ourselves, our own best friend, our own inner healer to ourselves. Anyway, I could talk about this kind of stuff forever, but just know, even though we've never met, I'm cheering you on and I believe in you. And remember, this too shall pass. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are in the world, you are not alone. I'll see you next week. Sending you my love.